where we will be taking you into the enchanting and historic site, no other than the Intramuros, where the heart of Manila's storied history belongs. This ancient city, nestled between the Pasig River and Manila Bay, has witnessed empires rise and fall. Buckle up and make yourselves comfortable because today we will have an exciting adventure. But before that, let me introduce myself first. I am Arvin Opalmones, your first tour guide. Join me on this immersive virtual tour as we delve into the mysteries of Fort Santiago, San Agustin Church, Plaza Manila, and more. Let's unravel the intricate tapestry of Intramuros' past, honor its heroes, and relive its legend. Intramuros is a historic district in Manila, Philippines, meaning within walls in Spanish. It was founded by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi in 1571 and served as the capital of the Spanish colonial period. The 146-acre walled city features iconic landmarks like the Manila Cathedral, Fort Santiago, San Agustin Church, University of the City of Manila, and many others. Over time, the urban growth and war, notably US bombing in 1944, damaged the area. But in post-World War II restoration efforts revives Intramuros' distinctive Spanish architecture. Pentagonal walls, gates, and plazas, distinguishing it from other surrounding districts. The first landmark on our list is the Fort Santiago, which is one of Manila's oldest fortifications, built by the Spanish in 1571. It was originally a wooden and earth structure created by no other than Rajah Sulayman in the Manila settlement. The Spanish recognized the area's strategic importance as it's located where the Pasig River meets Manila Bay. The fort has a rich but turbulent history. It was destroyed by Chinese forces led by Limahong in 1574, but then rebuilt with stone between 1589 and 1592. Following the severe damage during World War II's Battle of Manila in 1945, the U.S. Transportation Corps converted the fort into a depot until it returned to the Philippine government in 1946. In 1950, the Fort Santiago was declared a Shrine of Freedom, kicking off restoration efforts, and today it serves as a poignant memorial honoring the victims of World War II and the Filipino people's pursuit of freedom. Aside from Fort Santiago is the Plaza de Moriones, which is a historic plaza within Intramuros. It was built during the Spanish colonial period and served as a military parade ground, ceremonial venue, and public gathering space. Today, the restored landmark is a popular tourist spot and venue for cultural events and historical reenactments. The name Moriones originates from the Spanish term "morisqueta," referring to a type of infantry unit. So how's the stroll? Great that you're having fun! There are many landmarks that are yet to discover, so now I'm letting you have your next tour guide. Mr. Aldonia, let's get the ball rolling.
Hello everyone, I am General Rajah, your next tour guide. Now, we'll continue our exploration, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Again, welcome to Fort Santiago, the historic gateway to Intramuros and a treasure trove of Philippine history. Today, we'll take a deeper dive into a significant site in the fort. As we continue our journey, take a moment to observe the ruins of American barracks. These remnants serve as a testament to the multiple colonial forces that utilizes Fort Santiago over the centuries. Originally constructed during the Spanish colonial era, these barracks were later occupied by the American military when the Philippines came under U.S. administration following the Spanish-American War in 1898. These barracks were not just a residence for soldiers. They were part of a bustling military hub. Sadly, they were heavily damaged during the World War II, particularly in the 1945 Battle of Colonial, which left much of Intramuros in ruins. As we explore the site, note the weathered brick and remaining structures which hint at the grandeur of the original architecture. These ruins remind us of the fort transformation from a symbol of Spanish conquest to a site of American military strategy. Moving along, we came to the moat, a crucial Fort Santiago. Originally designed by Spanish engineers, this man-made canal was connected to both the Pasig River and Manila Bay, connecting a natural barriers against invaders. Fort Santiago effectively became an island fortress when the moat was filled with water. The strategic design ensured that the fort was nearly impenetrable during its prime. By the early 20th century, however, the moat fell into disuse, eventually drying it out. It wasn't until the 1980s that restoration efforts revived this historical feature, bringing it back to its original design. Today, the moat stands as a reminder of the Fort Intramuros military architecture and its role as a stronghold during centuries of conflict. Now, we arrive at Plaza de Armas, the beating heart of Fort Santiago. This large open square was once the main gathering area of the Spanish troops. The name Plaza de Armas literally translates the square of weapons, as it served as a storage site for weapons and munitions, as well as a training ground for soldiers. Here, the Spanish forces will daily maintain their readiness to defend Manila. In the modern era, Plaza de Armas have been transformed into a serene space. Its lush gardens and tranquil pathways contrast sharply with its militaristic past. Visitors often linger here to reflect on its historical event that unfolded on these grounds. Nearby, you can also find the Rizal Shrine Museum, which tells the story of Bokanosa Rizal's final days, though we'll leave that for another part of the tour. Our final stop for my tour is the Rajah Sulayman Theater, a unique blend of history and art. This open-air theater stands where the infantry quarters once were. Tragically, much like the rest of the Fort Santiago, these quarters were destroyed during World War II. However, in 1967, the site was revitalized by national artist for architecture, or PETA, by Leandro Locsin, who transformed the ruins into a cultural space. It was named after Rajah Sulayman, the brave pre-colonial chieftain who fought against Spanish invaders in the 16th century. This theater became home to the Philippine Educational Theater Association, or PETA, for decades. The space itself, with its historic backdrop, evokes a powerful connection between the Philippines' cultural heritage and its modern artistic expression. The Rajah Sulayman Theater remains a symbol of resilience and creativity, much like the fort itself. Thank you for exploring these landmarks with me.
Hi, I'm Alvin Rajah, and today I will be your next tour guide. So what are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay, now, so let's have a visit on the Baluarte de Santa Barbara. It was a fortress named after the patron saints of artillerymen who once guarded the mouth of the Pasig River. It was built as a wooden platform in the year 1593 and was rebuilt later using the volcanic tuff or the adobe. This place is known for its thick walls and a strategic location, which made it a crucial defense point during the Spanish Republic. Moving on, we have the deep dungeons of Fort Santiago, where countless stories of bravery and suffering occurred for hundreds of years ago. Here, heroes and martyrs were imprisoned, and they have endured countless and harsh conditions, waiting for their uncertain fates. And next, we have the Almacenes Reales. This warehouse were once the heart of Manila's commercial activity. With variety of foods and products, this place played a vital role in the city's economic growth. And finally, we reach the famous Manila Cathedral. It was constructed under the Spanish government in the year 1571. This cathedral has stood for a long time and witnessed countless historical events. And now it is one of the most famous and most visited historical places in Intramuros. And it is also a must-visit tourist destination for everyone to see. And now, we will proceed to the next tourist guide, and goodbye.
Hello, I am Maria Reza Florentine, your next tourist guide. And as of now, let's proceed to the next beautiful place here in Intramuros. The first one is the Palacio del Gobernador. Palacio del Gobernador is located across the Plaza de Roma, and this currently was built in 1976. And it was former building where Governador General resided during the Spanish era. And the second one is on the Plaza de Santa Isabel. Located at the back of Manila Cathedral is Plaza de Santa Isabel, the monument dedicated to the non-combatant victims of war in Manila. The Plaza Santa Isabel is a peaceful oasis in the heart of Intramuros. And the next one, we have the San Agustin Church. San Agustin Church, did you know that was the first religious structure constructed by the Spaniards in Luzon? And the San Agustin Church of the Roman Catholic Church is located in Intramuros. It completed in 1607. It is the oldest stone church in the Philippines and the UNESCO World Heritage Site. The church is stunning Baroque architecture and intricate carvings as a testament to the artistry of the Spanish colonial era. And also we have the Casa de Manila or Barbaras. The Barbara is a heritage restaurant within the Filipino Spanish culture and bands. You can experience a buffet dinner and cultural show inside. Casa de Manila is a replica of 1950s San Nicolas house once located in Habaneros. It was constructed by the Imelda Marcos during the 1980s and modeled of the Spanish colonial architecture. Barbara's Heritage Restaurant is located in Casa Manila and offers a unique touring experience with the traditional Filipino cuisines and cultural music and dance performance. The city offers a glimpse into the Philippines' rich past from the Spanish colonial era and its modern-day transformation. Whether you're exploring the Grand Palacio de Volador, storing through the Plaza del Santa Isabel, marveling at the San Agustin Church, and enjoying a traditional Filipino meal at Barbara's, Intramuros is sure to have lasting expression.
Hi! Now we're bound to the last part of our virtual tour. I am Angel Camilla, your last tour guide for today. We are bound to the Casa Manila. The museum is the imposing stone and wood structure of the ground houses in Barrio San Luis. Located across historic San Agustin Church and bounded by Calle Royal, General Luna, Cabildo, and Urdaneta streets, it transports a visitor back to the 19th century, showcasing the opulent lifestyle of wealthy Filipino families during the Spanish colonial period. Its intricate architecture, lavish interior design, and collection of antique artifacts provide a glimpse into the past. The houses serves as a testament to the cultural exchange between the Philippines and Spanish, blending indigenous and European influences into a harmonious whole. Next up, we have the Baluarte de Santiago. A formidable bastion stands as a symbol of the city's defense against a foreign invader. Completed sometime between 1653 and 1663, Baluarte de Santiago is shaped like an ace of spades. The earthquake of 1863 destroyed the structure, leading to its abandonment. It played a crucial role in protecting Manila from attacks by pirates and other threats. The imposing structure, with its thick walls and strategic design, offers the visitor a tangible connection to the city's military. And last up, we have the Plaza Mexico. The square was renamed Plaza Mexico in 1964 to commemorate the fourth centenary of the expedition of Miguel Lopez de Legazpi and Andres de Urdaneta from the New Spain, and the historic Manila-Acapulco galleon trade relations between the two nations that lasted 250 years. A historic square reflects the cultural and historical ties between the Philippines and Mexico. The square's architectural style, characterized by its ornate facades and Baroque elements, is a testament of the influence of Mexican art and the architecture in the Philippines. As we conclude our journey through the time, let us remember that Intramuros is more than just a historical site. It is a living testament to our nation's rich heritage, a reminder of the struggles and the triumph of our ancestors. It is a place where the past intertwines with the present, shaping our identity as a Filipino. Let us cherish this historical gem, preserving its beauty and significance for generations to come. By understanding our past, we can better appreciate the present and shape a brighter future.
Mabuhay ang Pilipinas!
Mabuhay!